Hi gang, welcome back to the Unreal Latina. Today's segment is all about illegal immigration. It's interesting how the left will sit there and say that it's all about immigration, but the fact is the reason why we have an immigration policy is that we are enabling people to come here who want to learn the language and to become an American, not for people that just want to poach off our society. So we had this policy put in place so that not everybody could come in here and just do as they wish. So we have laws and rules on the books, and we do that to protect our homeland. Now we have a lot of really ignorant people who don't like what I'm doing, and they're probably pretty wealthy people, and they're probably Republicans who have actually taken a very global, open border kind of view on things, and they don't mind spending my money and your money supporting all these people. And the problem that we're having is the anchor baby situation that allows that birthright citizenship, saying, well, we can't kick these people out because they have children here. And the fact is, yes, we can kick them out if the parents are coming here illegally. The kids are not citizens because the way the law was written, that subject to the jurisdiction there too. So if your mom and dad are not citizens, neither is the child. So I get nice try, liberals, but it's not going to work. And this legislation was written in the Constitution and pertaining to people being brought here against their will due to slavery, and therefore if the slaves came here against their will, their kids would be naturalized citizens. So if we were to allow birthright citizenship and allow anybody just to come over here and spread their legs and become citizens just because they did that, that means that we could have people from India, and we do, and they're poaching on the system now, and people from Afghanistan and people from all over the globe that basically can come in here and get on our government benefits to have children here illegally and basically stay. Not okay. But what really drives me crazy is that we real ID people, so that you go to get a driver's license, and you have to bring all your stuff proving that you're American, even though you have a driver's license prior. And even though you lived in this country and went to school in this country, all because of people coming in here illegally, but those people that came in here illegally can just use their temporary visas and get the same driver's license that we have to prove who we are. And not only that, they're here on a temporary visa getting a regular driver's license, and it's not saying it's a temporary license and has the same background, and with that they're getting government subsidies, they're able to vote. And this is how terrorism began years ago, when the people that were behind 9/11 did all the damage they did to our country. They got a driver's license, they learned how to fly, and basically they caused a lot of harm and havoc. So that's where that Real ID came in. It's not so the government can watch you, it's not so that we can track you, it's basically so we can keep track of the terrorists coming in here. Not everybody from all over the globe is going to go and come in here and just get the key, do whatever the hell they want. Another thing is with passports, that it needs to be real ID'd here with our American citizens, but we don't have ways of policing the global trash that come in here. No intents to you global people. I'm sure some of you are really wonderful people, but all governments should comply with the same codes and regulations that we do, so we know that we don't have a domestic terrorist using somebody else's identification flying into our country. I think that's just really reasonable, and it's not too much to ask. For all you little fucktard Republicans who didn't get on board with all this, who claimed to be about freedom, and really you were all about fascism and bullshit, and basically saying that it was the liberal media that destroyed this country. It was actually some of you liberal Republicans who are masquerading as rhinos and who are out there sabotaging our efforts. What we are failing to understand is that the jobs are going away due to a lot of you guys getting into the robotics and doing the internet stuff. We are having to compete with many many illegal immigrants coming into this country. And so we're not talking about just Mexicans anymore. We're having a lot of the Indians, people, not just Native American Indians. We're talking about people from India. Okay, so no, when I say the word Indians, I'm not talking about the ones that go ha wah wah like, you know, Elizabeth Warren. I'm talking about people from India. And they're wonderful people, but they're also giving birth in large numbers to lots of illegal Indians. And these people are taking our tech jobs. Not that we're not smart enough to do the tech work. We're just too stupid to realize that we can undercut those people and pay them minimum wage for jobs that used to be $17 an hour. But really, it's not that we're saving much money, because the government kicks in and gives them free subsidies like health care and all that good stuff, and they have their kids, you know, signed up on the health plan, and they actually get a little foothold into the country the same way the illegal Mexicans do. So it's a little game that the elite like to play with us, and because they think we're stupid. And to all you people that talk gibberish and say that I'm just a piece of shit and I'm a moron and this belongs on Facebook, fuck you. Basically, the Henri Latina is going to tell you that we're not going to do this anymore. We had enough. America has had enough of this crap. And Mr. Trump is going to address it. And he's going to address it starting with a wall. But we need more than a wall. We need to get a system in here so that everybody's accounted for, so that we know who's coming into this country, and that we can be able to not just, what you say, track them, but we know that whoever is presenting that ID is really who they say they are. And that is not asking too much. And with that, I'm proud of the work I did. I'm knowledgeable about what I did, and I stand behind it. It doesn't make me bigoted. It makes me an American, and it makes me a patriot. So with that said, have a great New Year, 2017. We're going to get lots done, and I will be coming to you week to week, talking and educating you people about why it is important to stand behind the real ID, that the government is just not watching you. It's that we need to be able to hold people accountable. Thank you, and have a great day.